I'm I'm a bit different when it comes to being a performer. I'm actually a firefighter who teaches, and I kind of got into doing storytelling that way as just a way to get better at telling stories and things like that. So along the last 5 years of my journey, one of the things I decided to do was write a blog, really more about kind of saying, hey, here's the things that I've learned, but also kind of showing people, hey, here's where you can go enjoy stories. And then so it's also it's a way for me to be able to say I have to go to this storytelling show because I'm doing research, but neither here nor there. So that's what I do. I write blogs. I just started teaching storytelling for the Armed Services Arts Performance. Armed, I'm gonna get it right for ASAP, which is a military-based group that teaches military folks, military community how to do different performing arts. And I also tell stories for Better Said Than Done with Jessica Robinson, and she's been doing that for years now. And so now we're producing shows virtually, of course, and performing and just having a great time. I focus on what is the reason for telling this story. That's the most important. I think that's the most important thing in communicating, period. If you're going to spend moments, hours, however long talking with another individual, why should they listen? What is
Mm.
that thing? And so you have to have a clear idea of what that is. And it doesn't matter if it's a personal narrative story or a folk tale or a ghost story, there has to be a purpose that you want to try to convey to whoever that audience is. And so that's the most important thing. Know what that is, be clear on that. It's going to be the same thing because I think so. I've been doing it for 5 years, but I think there's always that go back to basics sort of thing that you do to really get good at something. And what changed in the main character, particularly for a story? And I think main characters, in that way, you can apply to different types of storytelling. If you're doing personal narrative, and it's about you, it's always what changed about you, because that's what's really going to hook the audience. They want to know, okay, everything started out this way in the beginning. Something different should be at the end. Otherwise, it's not a story. It's a documentary. It's a news report. It's you know I can put that on in the background. But knowing that this is the thing that makes this person different now, and it's good, bad, whatever it is, because people want to see what will happen now. And so if you know, or the thing to focus on when you do your story and you've got your draft of it and you're crafting it, if you will, or you're trying to figure out how do you update something. So maybe you're taking a folk tale, you're making it more modern, or you're adding in different things, or you're making your very own version of something. Be able to show that this is how the main character has now turned out. This is how the world is now seen, because it'll be interesting to see that journey.